Please clap for this one. My brother, I don't wanna I don't wanna wait until the end. This one has already done justice to me so far. Here's a book for you. Here's a book for you. What's your name? Natasha. All right. Oh, this is what she said. Basically, Mara, this one stole my notes, this one.
So the 𝐻𝐼𝐻 University is a book written by my brother, 𝐌𝐻𝐬𝐤𝐿 𝐔𝐬𝐞𝐝. He calls himself the Miracle Perspective. He has a YouTube channel. He's a confidence coach. If you want to know about him, in fact, you will have to watch one of two videos. The first one I did last year, which was an actual book review of the 𝐻𝐼𝐻 University. I tell you a bit about him, but also tell you about his journey, what the book contains, and what you can learn from him. Then you can also watch the interview that we did, and I uploaded it about 2 weeks ago, where he actually speaks about his journey in the book and the upcoming audio book that he's been working on, and furthermore, the actual launch of the book that will be happening in September. So it's about self-confidence, it's about productivity, it's about being the best version of yourself, it's about learning from your past endeavors and past mistakes. It's also about conquering fear. So go out there and actually buy the book.
My brother, we can't do a giveaway without you getting your own gift first.
Thank
so
you,
that's
sir.
from me to you, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
And then we'll end off with your book. Ne?
Oh, yeah.
We'll end off with your book. A lot of you picked up your hands when they asked about who's a Christian. Ne? So I want you to nominate somebody who's actually going to read the book. The gospel according to Jesus. The gospel according to Jesus.
So I bought this book a couple of years ago because for a number of years I've been struggling. I've been struggling with the inner conversations I've been having with myself around belief systems, around Christianity, and around religion. So it's a book worth reading because you see a particular perspective when it comes to having conversations with Jesus. It sold me a bit, but being the skeptical, rational thinker that I am, the critical thinker that I am, I still have plenty of questions. And that's why there's even a video that I did around the questions that I have for God, the questions that I have for some of the decisions God has taken on this earth as the creator of all of us, and why he couldn't change or shape the direction that some of us go or choose to go to a certain extent. So this book around conversations with Jesus is actually an eye-opener in so many ways.
And who's in love with love? Who's someone when you think love and love stories, and who do you think about? How many names do we have? There's a 𝐻𝐬𝐤𝐿 and there's Valentine, and then there's 𝐻𝐬𝐤𝐿. Can we have a quick poll? Yay for Valentine? Yay for 𝐻𝐬𝐤𝐿? Gary, there was additional names more. Perfect Love, The Absence of Fear by Kotso Dineo Mashile.
Oftentimes we ignore fictional books. However, there are plenty of lessons that can be learned and told within those fictional books. This is one of those examples where love is used as a construct where a person conquers fear. In other words, going for the person you love, going for the person you want no matter the consequences, but also preparing your mind, preparing your journey, aligning your vision with that person so that the future that you actually get to build together is one that is sustainable and actually worth going for in the end.
Okay. Now I'm getting serious. Ne? Who has a poor dad and a rich dad? Okay. Who's into financial literacy to the point that they share the knowledge, they read the books, they watch the content? Who's into that type of content in this class?
I'm getting into it from like Mapaloma. So
The perfect book if you are getting into it. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Pass it on.
This is one of those books that needs no introduction. I mean, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I read my first Rich Dad, Poor Dad copy back in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. It shapes your mind in how you see money. It shapes your mind in risk taking when it comes to finances. And it's a good start. It's not the be all, end all. There's so many layers that are added because there's a number of series books that he released under the Rich Dad Poor Dad anthem, as it were. But Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it's good for building your financial acumen. It's good for learning about money. It's good for learning about risks associated with money. It's good for actually seeing a perspective of employment versus being an entrepreneur or being in business, but also the associated risk assessments that you have to do to manage the decisions you take within that particular regard. So, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, as I said, it needs no introduction.
Okay. I'm running out of gifts here. Who, after today, will really discover their destiny based on the vision and mission goal? All of you, ne? All of you. But who was asking keen questions here? Remember, the key is always engaging with me and making the guest feel at home. Nominate quickly 2 people. Who? Okay. Here's one. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Discover Your Destiny by Tony Evans. I got it from a mentor of mine, so really use it.
So the mentor who gave me this book was actually my mother. It was at a time when I needed direction and I needed to discover the potential within me. The rebellious time where peer pressure was at its peak. She gave me this book. I read the book and totally fell in love with it. The concepts are made so simplistic for one to understand, so simplistic for one to follow, that you can implement them so easily. For you to discover your destiny, you need to know where you come from. You need to have built up a big enough foundation that is purposeful, that has direction, so that when you implement your values, principles, and align it with your vision, goals, and targets, then it becomes so much easier for you. So, Discover Your Destiny by Tony Evans is definitely a must read for a lot of us who are lost and don't have the direction that we actually seek from time to time. Discover Your Destiny by Tony Evans.
There was a time when we were part of the Standard Bank Enterprise Development Program back in 2017. And there was this leader, this young leader, Monisha, who runs a legal firm. And so she was teaching us the technicalities around running a business from a legal perspective. So there's a book here, Snapshot Your Business, a simple legal guide for entrepreneurs. Who do you nominate? Who's Amanda? Oh, okay. Pass it on.
So, indeed, within this book, I still left myself a copy because when you are an entrepreneur, then you need to be reminded about the legalities around your business. Monisha did an excellent job. As mentioned within this video, we're part of the Standard Bank ESD program or incubator program, and she was one of the lecturers that gave a talk and gave us a copy of her book. Each of us received a copy of her book. It was worth reading. We learned a lot, especially when it comes to the legal implications of not doing things the right way when it comes to your business. So we're talking the accounting aspect of things, we're talking the tax aspect of things, and we're talking about the company registration aspect of things. We're talking about building your business in an ethical manner that has a framework that can be followed by anyone. So it's a good template and a book worth buying and a book worth definitely reading.
Okay, Terence, Mr. Chairman. Oh, hi. For mobilizing, I have something for you, Mr. Langa. Carbon. We know what it's all about, Mos. Come get it, come get it. Come get it. Yeah, all right. You are welcome.
Then, of course, the book that I gave to the UJSRC chairperson from the EFF or the Student Command is Steve Biko's book, I Write What I Like. So that book, I've already done a proper video on that book where not only did we review, but we took 5 lessons that we as Black children, as we the Black masses, actually needed to be reminded about within the spectrum and context of South Africa at the present moment. So go out there, buy the book. It's worth a read. There was even a revision given that it's an anniversary, I think a 40th anniversary of the book. So go out there and actually read the book, I Write What I Like by Steve Biko.
And then besides Terence, who else is into politics, the upliftment of the black mind, challenges around... Who else? Lerato. Capitalist nigga.
Another book that needs no introduction, Capitalist Nigga. Capitalist Nigger is another book that needs no introduction because it talks about the empowerment of Black people and what Black people actually need to firstly see as the truth around them hating each other and pulling themselves down and not making decisions that build communities around Black people. But at the same time, it provides certain solutions by benchmarking against other races, by benchmarking against other ethnicities. So it's a book worth reading as well, Capitalist Nigger.
And who's your second option, my brother, in terms of the 5 Rand University by Miracle Chawane?
Okay, a person who was engaging with me. A person who was engaging with me. It happens to be that lady.
But she's got a book already. Yeah, a second option, a second option.
Who's pick? Oh, yes.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. It's time to get serious. Say it with me. It's time to get serious. It's time to get serious. Okay, so I've marked your scripts. Ne? But can I ask a favor? Can I give them to you next week? Yes. And then do you give me permission to press Anna Hyde on your assignments? Yes. Your assignments have been marked, but they are hidden. The marks are hidden from you. So are you giving me permission to press Anna Hyde? Yes. Okay, then tonight you'll sleep knowing how the assignments went. Man. Then next week we'll deal with the assessments. Have a safe trip home, everybody.